Sprues and Brews, and you're about to see our very first game of Warhammer 40,000 8th edition. I'll be using my Khorne Demon Army, Dave will be using his Tyranids, and we are doing Eternal War Mission 1, Retrieval Mission. So we're doing a 38 point game. We're going to roll off now to see who gets the first objective placement. 5 for Dave and 6 for me. So I'm placing objective number 1. So we've placed the objectives. The first one is the servo hauler. Then the steps of the Imperial Shrine. Prometheum Relay and the Furnace as objective 4. Dave placed the last objective.
I most certainly did.
So he now gets to pick which deployment map we'll use.
I shall have a look at what the new deployment maps are.
So Dave has perused the book. What are we going for?
It was actually quite a tough decision. I really like the amount of different variations and deployment now. Some were very sort of keen on getting into combat. This is one of them, if I'm honest. Frontline Assault. Frontline Assault, excellent. So it's kind of similar to like your trade-off between sides. However, you're allowed to sort of start 6 inches in from the edge on both board edges, and then it comes in so you get closer to the enemy as you get to the centre of the board. It's like an arrowhead. Yeah, so you've got 6 inches on either side, and then you get more space as you get towards the centre, so that once you get to the centre you've only got 18 inches between you. Tyranids versus Khorne could be an aggressive fight. I think there's going to be a lot of combat. So which side of the board do you want to go for? Matt, I'm going to go for this side. So here's my 38 power points of Khorne with a little bit of Tzeentch support. So first of all, we've got a big block of 30 bloodletters. Looking forward to seeing these guys get into combat and see how they face up against them Gene Stealers. They are led by a Herald of Khorne. I've got a Skull Cannon for trying to shoot down that Hive Tyrant. Some Skull Crushers for stomping face. And finally, not very corny, but a unit of Horus for shooting and magic support. So I'm going to be using my Tyranids. Now please excuse the painting on these guys. You will notice I'm doing a project log on the website at the moment. But I'm going to quickly run you through the army I'm using today. So I've got a unit of 10 Gene Stealers. These are the ones from the Space Hulk box. They did the box game. So I'm really looking forward to painting these. Some real dramatic poses on them from that particular box game. So they're getting a run out today. This is actually my first game with them, so this should be very interesting. A Trigon Prime with all the tasty upgrades. So yeah, he was quite spiky to build. Further over this way, oops, watch the train. We've got 2 units of 3 strong warriors, all with various upgrades, including a venom cannon in there, one with a couple of bone swords as well, and then hovering over towards the back of the board is of course a big winged Hive Tyrant with a heavy venom cannon. So, really looking forward to what he can do.
So, the armies are deployed.
Indeed they have, Matt. So we've got a unit of Tyranid warriors hide under there. The objective is on top, but I've got a plan for those guys. Got my unit of Gene Stealers just behind the pipework there. And then up on top we've got the Hive Tyrant. I haven't quite decided where he's going to go yet. You'll notice that there is no sign of my Trigon Prime or the second lot of warriors. They're currently underground, Matt.
Brilliant. So we've got a scary Trigon coming out at some point.
Yeah.
What spells does your Hive Tyrant have?
So the Hive Tyrant has Smite, and then he also has the Horror, and he also has Catalyst.
Okay, scary.
So 2 from the Hive Mind there.
Okay, so for the Chaos side, we have some Blood Crushers on the flank. All the Bloodthirsters in the world are deployed in the centre.
That is such a crazy amount of bloodletters.
With the Herald following them. Skull Cannon nearby, ready to snipe that Hive Tyrant out of the air. And then over on the other flank, we've got my Fire Support, a unit of Horus. I've not got any points left over for summoning. I've got nothing in reserve. And Dave finished deploying first. So,
will you try and steal the objective, Matt?
well, would you like the first or second turn?
Oh, is it? Oh, right. I'm going to take the first turn.
First turn, right, I'm going to have to steal them. Right, I'm going to try and steal the initiative. Let's see what we get. And it's a 6.
Oh, no.
First turn goes to the Blood God.
No.
So, the Horrors have advanced up. Probably just out of range of their shooting anyway, so I thought I'd move them a bit closer. Maybe get off a cheeky spell. The Bloodletters have moved up a little bit. Don't want to overextend myself and get charged in the face by a Gene Stealer, so they're biding themselves for next turn. The Skull Cannon, he's going to sit where he is for now. He's got his eye on the Tyranid warriors stuck in the building. And the Blood Crushers have advanced as well, because they're miles away from anyone. And that is Khorne turn 1 movement.
I'm already starting to feel a little bit worried about these guys. That's a lot of chaos on the way.
Oh yes. So we're on to the Psychic phase. The only Psyker I've got are the Horus. So they're going to try a cheeky Smite on the Gene Stealers. So Horus can only cast on 1 dice. So I need a 5+ to get this off. And it's a 4. Rubbish. So, the shooting phase, the Horrors have advanced, so they can't shoot. I do, however, have the Skull Cannon. Now it's going to take some shots at the Tyranid warriors, because I'm not too keen on them.
So these guys are just hiding under there.
So it is heavy D3, 2 shots. They hit on a 3+, strength 8. So 3+ to hit. 1 hit, and strength 8, toughness of a warrior is 4, I believe.
I think it is, Matt.
So I'm double your strength, so that is a 2+ to wound. And that's a 6. So there's a -1 save modifier, so he's got a 5+ save, which he makes.
Hey!
So he's fine. And that is the end of the Khorne shooting phase, and in fact, the end of the turn, because I'm not charging. On to Tyranids, turn 1.
Right, so my first turn of 8th edition is underway. So what have we moved? We've moved the Tyranid warriors out of cover, basically so they can get some more shots off at the Bloodletters, I think, at this stage. The Gene Stealers have advanced. Unfortunately, I only rolled a 1 for their extra movement there, but they're closing in on the Horrors. The Hive Tyrant has stayed where he is. The scariest thing I've deployed in this turn, though, is that Dragon Prime.
Yeah, I'm not too happy about this guy appearing just behind my horrors there. What have they ever done to anyone?
And also the second unit of Tyranid Warriors have popped up outside the tunnel, ready to cause some carnage.
So that's the Tyranid movement phase. Let's see if they can cast some psychic powers. So Tyranid turn 2 psychic phase. I think the Hive Mind had a little bit of an accident.
Yeah, should have moved him forward a little bit more. Unfortunately, I can't cast any of my spells because nothing's in range.
Rubbish.
First 8th edition miscommunication there. You know, I'm still tapping into the Hive Mind here. This is my first game, you know. He'll give me a break.
I'm sure you do more damage in the shooting phase.
Yes, on to the shooting phase. We're going to start with the Dragon Prime down here. He has a bioelectric pulse with spines, range 12 inches. Already has Sneaky Peek. He's in range of these horrors here. So Assault 12. Whoops.
Oh, there's a couple of misses there.
Reroll that one. So we're looking for 4s here. Okay.
Okay, so not a bad amount of hits there. So strength 5 against toughness 3, 3s to wound. And ooh, that looks alright.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wounds there.
5 wounds. So that probably goes through my save, but I'm a demon. So we get a 5+ invulnerable save. And that is 3 dead horrors.
Right, next up are the Tyranid Warriors. I've got 2 of those that have got Devourers. So that's 3 shots apiece.
Okay.
So here we go. So just those 2 have missed.
Okay.
Oh, and that one there. So 3 hits, 50%. Strength 4.
Toughness 3, 3+ again.
All have wounded.
Oh no, that's not good for the demons. So 5+ save. And I've made them all. Happy days.
Ooh.
So next we have got the Hive Tyrant lurking away in the background.
He's going to fire his heavy venom cannon into your unit of bloodletters there, Matt.
Okay. So Assault D3 is it?
Assault D3.
How many shots he gets?
So
2 shots.
2 shots. This is on Busted Skill 3+.
So we've got 1 hit.
So 1 hit. Strength 9, Matt.
2+.
2+.
It's a 1.
It's a 1. Never mind.
Corn is happy. So next up we have the Warriors.
Yep, the second lot of Warriors. Now I've already decided the venom cannon there. Again, Assault D3. This is going to go at your cannon there.
Of course, skull cannon.
Only
1 shot.
the 1 shot though, which I believe is a 4+.
It's a 6.
It's a 6.
So the cannon is toughness 7. What's the strength of the venom cannon?
It's strength 8.
So 3+. 2 fails.
The venom cannons are not doing the business. Not doing the business. The only other ranged weapon I've got in that unit is the Devourer, which is going to go into the bloodletters.
Okay.
So the Devourer was Assault 3. Again, we're rolling on a 4+.
It's 2 hits.
So 2 hits. Oops. And it was 3+, wasn't it, I think?
3+, yep. That's 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
So that'll go through my armour, but I've got my 5+ demon save. So let's see if we can save some wounds here. Nope, it's 2 dead bloodletters. I'll take them from the back of the unit. So that was the shooting phase. We're now on to the charge phase. So, is anyone charging in?
Yes, the Gene Stealers are going to go into the horrors.
Right, I'm going to overwatch with them. So
Right.
that's 14 shots. We're looking for 6s. Let's see if we can stop any of these from making the charge. There's 2 there. So they are strength 3. What's the toughness of a Gene Stealer?
Toughness for a Gene Stealer. The joys of new rules, new armies. Toughness format.
So I need a 5+. And I've wounded one. No modifier, so just your normal save.
Which is a 5+.
Will he save it?
No, he won't.
1 dead Gene Stealer. So managed to kill a Gene Stealer. Will they get the charge off?
So 2d6.
8 inches.
8 inches.
I think they can easily get within 8 inches. Now in the new edition of 40k, to complete a charge you need to get within an inch. They can easily do that, can't they?
Yep.
Brilliant, so if we're
We'll move down
your guys
forward.
in. So the Gene Stealers completed their charge against the horrors and they're all in combat now, which I think is a big bucket of dice for Dave.
Yep. Here we go.
27 attacks.
Let's get rid of the ones that haven't hit. That's all of them.
Okay, and then it's strength 4 against toughness 3, so 3's 2 wound. Not the best charge from the Gene Stealers. The horrors might still have a chance here. So that is 6
There
wounds.
we are.
Nope, 7 wounds. It'll go through my armour, so just my 5+ demon save. I've got 7 models left. And 4 are dead. Oh no.
What are horrors?
Okay. So my 3 remaining guys can now fight back. So the horrors somehow managed to survive the charge from the Gene Stealers, so we can hold another turn here. Just get 4 attacks. So we're looking for 4s. 3 of them hit. And then their strength 3 against the toughness 4 of the Gene Stealers.
Yep.
So 5s to wound. Nothing.
Oh, I don't mind that.
So it's the morale check phase. Dave has only lost 1 Gene Stealer, so he can't possibly fail it. I need to make some checks, however. So we'll start with the horrors. If I roll a 1, I get d6 models back. If I don't roll a 1, I'm losing that many models because I've lost 7 guys.
This is because you got a magic banner or something in there, haven't you?
Yeah, it's a demonic icon. So let's see what we get.
Nice.
3. So I've lost 7 guys. I'm leadership 7, so I lose 3 models. So the squad is wiped out, and that's first blood to the Gene
Stealers. Well done, guys.
So the Bloodlessers also lost 2 models, so I need to do a morale check for them. Again, if I roll a 1, I can get some models back. 3. That plus the 2 models dead is lower than their leadership, so they're fine. On to turn 2. So the Bloodlessers have moved forward, ready to charge the Gene Stealers and hopefully take that objective from them. The Herald has followed them up to assist them with his various buffs that he gives them. Cannon stayed put. Even if I moved, I won't be able to shoot the Hive Tyrant, so he may as well pump some shots into the warriors.
I don't think you need to do that, Matt.
Well, the Blood Crushers have moved up. They fairly long charge that they need, but hey, go risk it, haven't you?
You have.
So next would be the Psychic phase, but you've killed my only Psyker, so let's go shoot him. The Skull Cannon is going to pump some shots into the Tyranid warriors. So the Skull Cannon gets D3 shots. 3 shots. It hits on a 3. We've got 3 hits. It is strength 8, so 2s to wound you. That is 3 wounds.
3 5+ saves.
Let's see if the warriors can survive this.
Come on, guys.
No.
No.
So each of the shots does D3 damage. Now damage doesn't overflow in this one, so we'll roll them individually because there potentially could be some fatalities here. So the first one, D3 damage, 2 damage, so that leaves a single wound on 1. The second one, it does enough to kill him anyway regardless. The extra wounds don't spill over to the rest of the unit, so one of the Tyranid warriors is dead.
So we'll take off this chap here.
And then the final shot does another 3 wounds. So that's the second dead Tyranid warrior.
I think we'll have to say goodbye to the venom cannon.
So that's pretty good shooting for the Khorne army. So next we're going to do some charges. So we're on to the charge phase, and it's Khorne, isn't it? Let's just charge everything. Go mental.
Go mental. Hashtag charge everything.
Hashtag charge everything. So the bloodletters are going to charge into the Gene Stealers, and they will go 8 inches.
Oh, that's easily in range there. Not great news to the Gene Stealers.
Nope, so they will go in 8 inches. And then the Blood Crushers, they are 11 inches away, so to get within an inch they need 10 inches. They get an additional inch on their charge, so I need to roll a 9 for these to make this. And they fail.
Oh, that's a lucky Tyranid warrior there.
It really is. So the Bloodletters have charged in. Because they've got more than 20 models, they hit on 2s. They're charged, they're +1 strength, and there's a Herald within 6 inches of the unit, so that makes them strength 6 with a bucket of dice, 40 attacks. Hitting on 2s. So there's a few 1s, but in fact no, there's only 3 1s. So that is a lot of hits. They are strength 6.
That is an awful lot of hits.
Strength 6 against toughness 4.
Yeah,
so I need 3s to kill you. So these are base -3. Any wounds of 6 have damage 2, but that doesn't make any difference because we only 1 wound apiece. So what's the save of a Gene Stealer? About 3+, isn't it?
5+, Matt.
Have they got an invulnerable save?
Yes, 5+.
5+, okay, so 3s to wound and then 5+ save. There's a few more 1s and 2s there, but there's still a lot of saves you've got to make. Yeah, that's a lot of dice.
Ouch.
So that many 5+ saves for the Tyranids. I think we might be seeing some dead Gene Stealers here.
Well, there's only 9 of them, so
yeah, I think they might be dead there.
That's a second unit down. My first full unit wiped out. Goodbye, Gene Stealers.
So at the end of Chaos Turn 2, the Gene Stealers were wiped out. The Bloodletters just consolidated around that objective. The lone Tyranid warrior doesn't need to worry about morale checks because he's a silence creature. So let's see if the Tyranids can turn it around in their turn 2.
Fingers crossed. Okay, so my movement phase is now complete. The Hive Tyrant, not happy with what he's seen so far, to be honest, has swooped down and he's only got 1 unit in mind at this stage.
Does he think he can take the Bloodletters? There's a lot of Bloodletters there.
There is a lot of Bloodletters. Swooping around the table, the warriors have pushed forward a little bit, as has the Trigon. Again, it's just a number of attacks. I've just got to get rid of these Bloodletters. The lone Tyranid warrior, well, he's all on his own, he's got no weapons, he's got 3 juggernauts coming at him. He's not just going to stand there and take that.
Is he feeling brave?
He's going for the kill.
Excellent. So you've got a Psyker on the board. So we get to see our first Psyker phase.
Yes, and he's actually in range to cast some spells this time.
Excellent. I've got no psychic defense at all. So what is he going for?
He is going to. He can manifest 2 spells. So we're going to go for Catalyst on the Trigon Prime.
What does Catalyst do?
Until the start of my next attacking phase, each time a model from that unit suffers a wound or a mortal wound, I can roll a d6. On a 5 or a 6, the model does not lose a wound.
Okay, bit of insurance on the Trigon then.
Yep, so 2d6.
Yep, what does it need to cast?
So we're looking for, it's a charge value of 6.
So 6 or more. Yep, that's easily off.
Yep, so
7.
that's cast.
Okay, and your second spell?
My second spell is the Horror. So I'm going to cast this on the bloodletters.
Okay, what does this do?
If this is manifested, I can select an enemy unit within 24 inches. Until the start of my next attacking phase, you must subtract 1 from their hit rolls and leadership characteristics.
Ooh, that could be important in the coming fights.
It could be, especially for the battle shock leadership at the end.
Yeah, force some wounds on the bloodletters and they will start thinning.
Right, let's see if we cast it.
What do we need?
Again, we need a 6.
Ooh, it's off.
But
that is Perils of the Warp. So the Hive Tyrant takes D3 mortal wounds.
Let's see how many he's lost. He's lost 2
wounds. So onto the Tyranid shooting phase.
The Hive Tyrant's going to go first. Now, the joy of 8th edition means that although he's got his eyes set on the bloodletters, he's actually going to fire his heavy venom cannon over at your cannon, Matt.
Oh, this isn't good. You could potentially take this out in one volley of shooting if you're lucky.
Possibly. Now, the heavy venom cannon is... I've lost it. D3 shots.
3 shots.
3 shots.
Okay, oops.
Thank you.
So the cannon is toughness 7. What strength is the
strength 9.
So 3s, 2 hits. So it's a -1, 2 wounds even. Oh, sorry, it was rolling to hit, wasn't it?
That was rolling to hit, yeah.
So yep, 3 to wound. Nothing.
Oh no! 2 2s.
Oh, unfortunate. So carrying on with the Tyranid shooting.
Trigon Prime is up next with his bioelectric pulse. Assault 12, well within 12 inches of those bloodletters.
Yeah, not liking the sound of that.
And I'm looking for 4 pluses.
4 plus. Not bad.
Ooh.
About half of them. 5 hits. Cool. And what strength is it?
This is strength 5.
Strength 5, so 3s to wound the bloodletters. So 3 wounds. And the bloodletters will get their 5+ demon save against this.
Yep, no armor pierce on these ones.
1 save, so 2 dead bloodletters. I'm going to take... these 2. If you can deny that guy a charge. Okay, and then we've just got the 2 Tyranid warriors left.
Yep, so they both have Devourers. So I think
3 shots apiece, wasn't it, on those guys?
We're looking for 4s.
It's not bad. Half of them.
And these are strength 4.
Strength 4, toughness 4 force.
Only the 1 wound there.
Okay, so again, 5+ save. And he makes it.
Just about.
So that is all the shooting. On to the charge phase.
This is where it could get very ugly.
So, what are you charging with, Dave?
Everything, Matt. I am charging everything.
Hashtag charge everything.
Hashtag charge everything.
Okay, so who's charging first?
Let's go with the Hive Tyrant. He's going to lead the way.
Yep.
2d6 if he doesn't make this.
I think he needs fire if he doesn't make this. Ooh, 5 inches. He should be within an inch there. Again, you only have to get within an inch of the model.
Yeah, he's wearing that. Hashtag battlefield disaster. So in he goes.
Yep.
Next up is the Trigon Prime.
Trigon. We've got a 10-inch charge. He's easily in, isn't he?
Yep, he's in.
Where would you like to go?
He is going to go into the back of these guys here.
Okay.
The Tyranid Warriors are going to try and charge that part of the unit there. Just move that up. He had 8 wounds left, didn't he?
Yep. Eight inches.
7, 8.
Should be in there.
Yep, they're okay. So in they pounce. I'll tell you what, these Tyranids are spiky.
Yeah, they have lots of spiky bits, haven't they?
First time I've used them, so.
Okay, well, we've got them all in there. What about the lone
and the lone
warrior? I don't fancy his chances against these guys.
You never know.
6 inches.
6 inches.
Ooh, he's in there. Yeah, he's within an inch, isn't he?
Yep. So we'll push him under there. Okay, so my Hive Tyrant is going to go first. He has made his charge. Now, one of his attacks has to be his pincer tail.
Yep. What's he hitting on?
So he's hitting on a 2+.
So 3.
Of which he's done. He's strength 6.
So 2+ to kill a bloodletter. So 5.
So 5. So have you got any kind of
A
save?
demon save, which I fail. So what we'll do is we'll take this guy away here. Okay. So he's got some attacks left though, hasn't he?
He has, yes. He's got 4 attacks left, which will be made with his Siving Talons. So again, we're looking at 2+.
They've all hit.
They've all hit. Strength 6.
2+ again. 3
so
wounds.
3 wounds.
He's a bit of a beast. Let's see if I can make 3 saves.
Minus
5+
3
demon save.
Demon saves.
So another 3 dead bloodletters. So we'll remove the ones near this Trigon, see if we can stop him from getting him. That's 4 dead in the combat and 2 dead in the shooting phase though, so they are thinning.
Right, onto the Trigon Prime.
Trigon Prime. So he gets to pile in 3 inches. So I've removed a few guys, but unfortunately he's still close enough for him to go in.
He gets 6 attacks.
Ouch.
Right, so he has to, one of his attacks is his Toxin Spike.
Okay, so should we start with that?
Yep. So this is, he's not lost any wounds yet, so 3+.
So 6.
Which he's done.
What strength is it?
It does, well, it's strength 1, but this always wounds on a 2.
Oh right, excellent. Yep, it's a wound.
So it's a wound.
So let's see if we can save this. Nope, 3. That's another dead bloodletter.
Yep.
So we'll take this guy here.
Oh, and he can also, if the bearer has more than 1 pair of Siving Talons, I get 1 additional attack.
Okay, so extra attack on the Trigon.
Yep. So he's basically back up to...
Brilliant. So 3s was it?
3s. But re-rolling 1s,
2
which
1s.
is lucky.
Yep, they've all hit.
They've all hit. And this is strength... strength 7.
So 2s to wound. This could kill some bloodletter there. 5 wounds. So let's see if I can let's make these saves. I have saved 1, so that's another 4. So that's a lot of bloodletters killed, and you've still got a unit to fight.
Yep, on to the Tyranid Warriors next. Right, so I want to do the two of the Tyranid Warriors at the same time, because they're equipped exactly the same. So this is their Scything Talons.
Okay.
So we're looking for 3 pluses.
Yeah, that's pretty good. So
Back and reroll ones.
okay. So 4 hits and 1/1 to reroll.
Yep.
And then the bloodletters are toughness 3.
And this is strength 4.
So 3 to wound. 2
Not
wounds.
so great. 2 wounds.
So let's see if I can make it the save for these. 2 6s. They're fine.
Saved. So the third Tyranid Warrior that is armed with bone swords, he gets an additional attack for having swords. So we're hitting on 3s.
It's not bad.
So 3 of hit. And then the strength of these are the same as the user, so strength 4. So
3s.
So all 3 have wounded.
Okay, let's see if I can save these again.
-2 again the demons.
And that's 2 more dead demons. So let's take... run out of bodies here now. Let's take that guy and that guy. That guy. Okay, so that just leaves the Tyranid Warrior over here to attack before the Khorne demons retaliate.
Yep. So he has a bone sword and a lash rip and bone sword. Standard 3 attacks.
Okay.
Hitting on 3s. All 6s. Strength same as the user, so strength 4.
So the blood crushers are toughness 4, so we have 4 plus to wound them. And
So
that's
all
3
wounds.
What is the modifier for their attack?
So the modifier on the lash rip and bone sword is -2.
-2, so I've got a 4 plus save, which would put it as a 6, so I may as well use my 5 plus demon save. 2 wounds, was it?
It was 3 wounds.
3 wounds. So 5 plus. 3 failed. Does it do multiple damage at all?
No, just 1 damage.
So that is 1 dead blood crusher. So we will take this guy. He's done well.
Yeah, that's done well. Don't know
How-
if he'll survive the next the retaliation that's about to come his way.
Oh, retaliation will be coming his way.
He might dodge them, you never know.
So the blood crushers are activating next. Then I move into combat with him. The champion gets 5, the other guy gets 4 attacks. They need 3s to hit. And that is all hits, I believe. So
Nice roll, Matt.
they are strength 5 against toughness 4. We're looking for 3s to wound. And again, that's a lot of dice. So that is 5 wounds. They've got a -3 modifier. So I don't think you're going to have a save there. Maybe a 6 plus save.
I don't think they have a 4 plus save on the profile.
So he's taken 5 wounds.
5 wounds, they only have 3 wounds each.
Well, they managed to retaliate and kill the Tyranid Warrior.
Goodbye, Tyranid Warrior.
And these are going to consolidate. I think if we go towards the nearest enemy model, so we'll go that way. They've moved out to evenly spread attacks between all the units. So we'll start with these 6 guys attacking the Hive Tyrant first. Now, because they've dropped to less than 20 models, they're now on 3s to hit. Let's see what they do. A couple of misses there. That's not brilliant, but still quite a few. They are strength 6 because of the buff from the Herald and the fact that they've been charged. So what's the toughness of a Hive Tyrant?
He is toughness 6.
Toughness 6, so force to wound. We could do some damage here. Any 6s do 2 damage instead of 1. Okay, so we've got 2, that'll do double damage, and 1 standard wound. Now these have got a -3 modifier.
He has a 3+ save as standard.
So that'll bring it down to a 6+ save.
But he has a 5+ invulnerable save.
So 5+ invulnerable. So do you want to roll the 1 for 1 damage first? So he takes 1 damage.
So he's down 7 wounds.
And then these 2, if unsaved, will do 2 damage each. He saves them both. 6s.
Boom.
So next we're going to do the 3 guys fighting the Trigon. Again, 2 attacks apiece. Hitting on 3s. 2 misses there, which isn't ideal. And then strength 6. Is he toughness 6 as well?
He's toughness 6, Matt.
So 4+ for these to wound them. They're really benefiting from the bonus strength that they get from the Herald, but if I lose any other models, they're going to drop out of coherency here soon. So 4+ to wound. That's 2 wounds on the Trigon. Again, they've got a -3 AP. This one will be double wound. This will be a single wound.
He has a 3+ standard save. Let's see if he has any kind of... Nope, no invulnerable save.
So 6 saves. I can do a couple of wounds here if I'm lucky. So the standard single wound, 6 to save it, which he doesn't. And then the one that does 2 wounds, he doesn't save, so he takes 3 wounds in total.
Ouch. Never mind, Trigon.
So finally we've got the 6 bloodletters fighting the Tyranid warriors. So this will be 12 attacks coming in for them. 3s to hit. Well, there's a few 1s and 2s again. And they will be 3s to wound. No multi-wound ones there. -3 modifier to their save though. So they were 3+ save, if I remember rightly.
It was.
So just 6s.
Let's have a look. Come on.
Nope, that's 2 dead Tyranid warriors. Who are we going to remove?
We're gonna go for the 2 with Devourers. Which I believe is those 2.
Okay, so to end the turn, I need to do a morale check. Now I've lost a lot of models. 12 models. So I will be losing guys here. Unless I roll a 1, in which case I'll get D6 models back. So...
See what the Chaos Gods say.
So that's 7. That's not good. So 12 plus 5 is 17. Minus my 7 leadership, I lose 10 bloodletters.
Ho ho!
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8. 9, 10. The demonic hordes are slowly disappearing. I've moved up my guys. The Herald has moved close enough to engage the Tyranid Warrior, and the Blood Crushers have moved up, hoping to try and get a charge off at the Tyranid Warrior. So this guy can't really fail, but the Herald's going to charge into there. 4 inches. Yeah. The Blood Crushers are 10 inches away. They get +1 on their charge and they need to get within an inch, so I need to roll an 8 here. They're just
8.
in.
Oh my gosh.
So cavalry comes to fight the Hive Tyrants. This could turn the tide of the battle.
This is a very important turn.
So combat phase, we'll start with the Herald. He gets 5 attacks +1 for his corn ability. Oh, no, he doesn't. He gets 3 attacks plus 1 for his corn ability, so he's got 4 attacks. He hits on a 2+. That's 3 hits. Could spend a command point to re-roll that, but I'm fairly confident he's going to kill this guy. No, you know what? I'm going to spend a command point.
We've not done that yet, have we?
We haven't, no. He hits. So I'm down to 2 command points. He is strength 7 against your toughness 4, so 3 is to wound. Oh, 2 failed. So 2 wounds. I can't kill you either. So his -3 modifier, you've got a 6+ save.
What? 2 6+ saves,
2
yeah?
6s, yep. Nope, so he's down to a single wound. Next, we'll go with the single bloodletter against the Trigon. See if he can do anything there. We're in the second round of combat, so I just get a single attack, which hits. He's now going to be strength 5 as well because it's another. In fact, no, he's down to strength 4 because he's out of range of the Herald as well. So I'm going to need 5s to wound the Trigon. Nope, nothing. And then the other 4 bloodletters, which has the captain guy. Same for them, 3s to hit. 3 hits. And they'll need 5 to wound here as well now. So 1 normal wound and 1 that does double damage. So you've got a 5+ invulnerable save, I think was better. So the single wound on a 5+. Nope. And the 1 that does 2 damage on a 5+. No, so that's another 3 wounds off the Hive Tyrants.
Yeah, I think he may have lost some movement and attacks now. What was that? 3 wounds?
Yep.
So down to 4 wounds, Matt.
Okay, we're getting there. So next we'll go with the Blood Crushers. So the Blood Hunter gets 4, the other guy gets 3, and they both get an additional attack for their Corn special roll. They hit on a 3+. So we'll go with that first. That's pretty good. 3 misses. They are strength 5, but that's buffed to strength 6 because of the Corn ability. So that'll be 4s to wound the Hive Tyrants. Again, any 6s do double damage. There's 1 6 there, and 2 that haven't wounded. So again, it'll be your 5+ invulnerable save. So do you do the 3 normal ones first for 1 damage? So that's 1 more damage goes through. And then another save at 5+, and this one will cause 2 damage.
Always made that one.
Nope, so what's that, just a single wound that goes through?
Yep.
Okay, and then the Juggernauts themselves get to attack.
So he's down to 3 wounds.
Can the Juggernauts finish it off? These get 3 attacks each. Hits on the same profile, so 3+. Just 1 misses. Now the turn that they charge, Juggernauts are +2 strength, so they're strength 7. So they'll be wounding the Hive Tyrant on 3s. That's 3 wounds on the Hive Tyrant. -1 armour penetration.
So 4+.
One more wound goes through.
Wound.
So I didn't kill him.
2 wounds.
And these guys, we can't really consolidate anymore there because you've got to stay with him then. These guys consolidate in there. So the Corn Force didn't manage to kill anything. Managed to get things weak. The Trigon's still pretty healthy, and I've got a feeling that these may chomp through my unit when they return their attacks.
Let's have a look.
So the Tyranids get to fight back. Dave, starting with the Tyranid Warrior.
So if I could just grab 1 more dice. So it's 3 attack standard, 1 more for having that for those bone swords.
Yep.
3+.
It's 4 hits. What strength is he?
Strength 4.
Herald of Khorne is toughness 4, so 4 plus to wounds.
Oh dear.
1 wound.
1 wound.
So I'm going to use my 5 plus demon save, which he fails. Okay, yep, so he's got 3 wounds left.
There we are.
So next, who do you want to fight with?
We're going to go with the Trigon Prime next.
Trigon Prime, yep.
Is he in the salt with anybody?
Yes, there's a bloodletter there.
That one little dude there.
Yep. Snake
Can he
incoherency
survive this?
back.
Well, I have to give up one of my attacks for my Toxin Spike.
Yep.
So this is he still full strength? What's he have?
He's on 9 wounds.
Right, so he's still okay. So 3 plus.
2 misses.
Oh, he's missed with his toxin. So he's got a remaining 5 attacks.
A lot of attacks.
For 1 more. Cheers, Matt. With his oh no, actually he's got another attack because he's got multiple 7 times, and I can re-roll of hits to of 1. So no re-rolls there, and I was looking for 3 pluses.
Pretty good.
And then he's still strength 7.
2s to kill some bloodletters. Ouch.
Ouch.
So, just my 5 plus demon save. 5 dead, which is the rest of the unit. So the bloodletters are wiped out.
So the Hive Tyrant is gonna switch his attention now to these pesky juggernauts. So first of all, he's got his 1 attack with his pincer tail. So we're now hitting on 4s now because unfortunately Matt's
Well, he's still hit,
him, but he's still hit. Okay, so strength same as users, so strength 6.
Toughness 4, so 3 plus. So 5.
He's done it.
What modifier is there on?
No modifier.
So I'll take my normal 4 plus save then, which I pass.
Right, there we go. And then I get my remaining attacks, which is 4 of them. Re-rolling 1s.
4 to hit. Ooh, re-rolling 1s there, that's pretty good.
Re-rolling 1s. So 3 of hit.
Yep.
Strength 6.
So 3s again. Ooh, lucky.
Just the 1.
Any modifier on this one?
No more. -3, sorry.
-3, so I use my 5 plus demon save, which I fail.
And that's what? Just it's 3 damage on this one.
3 damage.
Yeah.
So that kills a bloodletter. So I'm going to use one of my command points to re-roll that.
Okay.
5 plus. No, so I've lost a bloodletter. And yeah, I've only got 1 command point left. So that is the end of that combat phase, and there's not a lot left on the table.
There isn't. The end is nigh.
Let's see if it's Tyranid's turn next, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah, so this could go badly for the Khorne Demons. We'll see you in the movement phase. Oop, before we move into the next phase, I lost a Juggernaut here, so I need to do a morale check. Can't fail it, but on a 1, I could get some models back. No.
Nope. So not a lot with the movement. Trigon's move round as he prepares to charge and assist that warrior, and the Hive Tyrant is going to stay in combat with the bloodletter on the Juggernaut there.
Okay. So into the psychic phase.
Yep. So my Hive Tyrant. Let's turn into face his adversary. There we go. I'll do. He is going to cast. He can manifest 2 spells. So Catalyst on himself.
Yep.
So we're looking for 6.
Yep, easily cast. So he gets a ward save essentially, doesn't he?
Yeah, basically if he suffers a wound, I can roll a d6. If I have a 6, he doesn't lose the wound.
Okay.
And I'm going to also cast the Horror on that same model, on your bloodletter.
Yep.
Casting value is 6, he's failed that though. Never mind.
So we've got no shooting because he can't shoot at anything.
Nope.
So on to the combat phase.
On to combat. Right, Dragon Prime is going to charge the Herald.
Yep.
He's made it. And the other 2 units are already in combat.
Okay, so you attack with the Trigon then?
Yep, so his tail is going to go first, the Toxin. He's taken a few wounds now, isn't he?
He's down to 9 wounds.
Alright, so that doesn't affect him yet. So, 3+ to hit you.
Okay. It's
which I've done. And this one always wounds on a 2.
It's a 5.
Which it's done. No armor penetration.
Okay, so do a 5+ save. So 4 it fails.
And it's D3 wounds.
On a 5 or 6 you've killed the Herald.
Ah.
He's down to 2. But he's got some more attacks.
He has, he still has 5 attacks left. No he doesn't, he has 6.
I'm sure you forgot that. Extra attack every turn.
And I'm also re-rolling 1s on this one.
Okay. There's some 1s there.
There's 1-1.
Still
which
a 1.
is still a 1. What was it after? 3+.
That's pretty good, 5 hits.
And then it is Strength 7.
Toughness 4, so 3s to wound. That's 4 wounds.
Yep.
So I've got a 5+ save. Can I survive? If I fail, I fail 4 wounds. I've failed 2, he's dead. I'm going to use my final command point to re-roll one of them. He's still dead. The Herald is down. So that's 2-0 for Dave. So at this point I don't think I can win the game, but we'll see if the Hive Tyrant can finish off the Bloodletter.
So let's have a look. Hive Tyrant. He's taken a bit of a beating, only has 2 wounds left. So he's got 5 attacks, but one of them needs to be his pincer tail. So 4+ now.
Nope,
which is failed. And then the other 4 re-rolling 1s. 4+. Oh, so only 1.
Could re-roll one with your command points.
Yeah, you know what, I will. In fact, can you use 1?
Maximum 1 per phase.
1 per phase.
2 hits.
Yep. So 2 hits. Strength 6.
Toughness 4, so 3s. 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
And what's the modifier? I imagine it's quite high, is it?
-3.
So 5+ demon save. 1 failed. How much damage does it do?
3.
That kills him. And that is game to the Tyranids. It's a close match.
Woohoo!
The Bloodthirster was almost down. The Warrior was always down. So what do you think of the first game of 8th edition, your first game with the Tyranids?
Very good. I mean, the fact that I won, which is a nice change. So yeah, well done Tyranids.
Yay.
Very, very good. I think, personally speaking, I forgot about the points, the command points. It's certainly a bit sort of more free-flowing. No, really enjoyed that. What do you think, Matt?
Yeah, I thought it was good. The Bloodletters are brutal. In combat, I think I should have been a bit more aggressive maybe turn 1, because I ended up just letting those Gene Stealers charge the horrors, who could have been quite handy to shoot the Trigon when he came up out of the ground earlier. But no, really good game, and we will be doing a campaign, the Siege of Moloch, coming soon.
Yeah, we'll have more on that online very soon.
Until then, see you later.
See ya.